Hey guys, I wanted to show you something. I'm in an airport in Israel, in Eretz Israel, where everything is basically Jewish and things are in Hebrew. And I wanted to show you something that if you've been to Israel, you've probably seen before. But if you haven't been to Israel, or if you haven't been to Israel in a long time and you don't remember, I'm gonna show you something absolutely incredible that's in a bunch of places in Israel, but also in the airport. And I'll bet you can't guess what it is. It's not airplanes, because we've all seen airplanes before. It's something else completely. Are you trying to guess what it is? Well, I'm gonna show you something which in America you can never ever have. You'd only have here at the airport. You ready? I'm gonna show you what it is in just a couple of seconds. Okay? Count down to me. 10, 9. Okay, right now I'm hiding it from you, but get ready. Here we go. This is what you're gonna see. It's McDonald's. Now you'll say, wait a minute, what's the big deal about McDonald's? McDonald's isn't special. There's nothing special about McDonald's, but watch what I'm gonna show you here. If you know how to read, you'll understand in 1 minute. But look what's so special about this McDonald's. That's right, it's McDonald's. In Hebrew it says ha-kosher, and in English it says kosher. It's the kosher McDonald's. That's right. This McDonald's is completely kosher. See, look at that. McDonald's kosher, and all these people are buying McDonald's. And you might say, oh my gosh, how could they buy McDonald's? McDonald's isn't kosher, and this is Israel. They should be keeping kosher. The answer is they are keeping kosher, even though they're eating at McDonald's, because this is the kosher McDonald's. Okay, I wanted to show you one other thing I found in the airport. Now, we're not looking at real rams here, because that would be crazy if this is a real ram. This is just a picture. They have pictures of great places in Israel here, but this is a picture of some of the great animals we have in Israel. Now, I'm sure you're thinking what I'm thinking when you look at these animals. You're not thinking, wow, they're really on a high mountain. Look at how high they are on the mountain. You're looking at what's on their heads. Those aren't hats. Those are their horns. And you can take off their horns, and what do we make out of that? We make shofars out of that. So they actually walk around. How silly is this? They walk around with shofars on their heads. But you know what they use their shofars for? They use their shofars to bang into other animals when they fight. Now, that's normal for an animal. We can't do that. We're not allowed to fight like that. But animals have to do that to defend themselves against animals that want to hurt them. So Hashem gave them these horns, and then we can use the horns when they're done with them for shofars. And you see these animals, they're rams, you see them all over different places in Israel. And sometimes they're even in my backyard. I'll see them walking around. So this is pretty cool, and I wanted to show it to you. This is an iguana. If you look, it's got a long tail and sort of like a beard. And they are in Florida. You see this guy is just walking along. I thought it'd be pretty cool to take a video of him. He's in a park that I was driving through. This guy's just minding his own business, getting away. You can see I think he can change colors. Now he's looking at me to see what I'm doing. Just taking a video of you, buddy. No big deal. Okay, this is our friend the iguana. Should we give him a name? I wonder what we would call him. But this is one of the cool animals that Hashem created. Okay, do you guys want to see something fun at the airport? Watch this. This is almost like a ride. Okay, it's like an escalator, but it's flat, and you just stand on it. See, I'm just standing. I'm not walking, but I'm moving. See that? Look how amazing it is. Now you could also walk if you want, and you're going doubly as fast because you're walking and it's taking you there. Now, if there were people here, I couldn't do this because it would be silly. But you could do something really silly and walk backwards. And then it's sort of like exercise because it's like a treadmill. Some of you might have that at home or have seen one in the gym. And you're walking backwards. But this is really silly. And if there are people around, it could be dangerous. So instead, we're going to walk straight like this. See? That's fun. Come and you walk on one of these automatic things, or you can walk like this one was walking. You get to see El Al planes with the Israeli flag outside, and then you walk down this long, very sunny hallway. As you come into Israel, this is one of the first things you see when you land in Israel. Very long hallway. And sometimes babies have been on the plane for a long time, so they're crying. But you walk down this long hallway. There's beautiful paintings, and you see these rocks. These are special, called Yerushalayim stones. Special for Yerushalayim. Okay, hope you enjoy this entrance to Eretz Yisrael.